Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is long overdue. I thought about doing this video for a while, but I just never got around to it. But here we are, we're doing it today. So today's video is going to be what's on my iPhone / my iOS 14 layout. So the reason I didn't ever film this video when iOS 14 first came out was because I film all my videos on my phone. So like I wanted to have my phone while I was doing the iOS layout thing, but I can't film it at the same time. Now I have like an extra phone that I can film with, and the quality should be pretty good. The lighting in this room is probably not the best. If you guys watch my previous videos, you guys know that I'm in Taiwan right now, so I'm not in my room, as you can tell. I basically don't have my ring light because I didn't bring it because I didn't have room for it, and I'm just using these massive windows in front of me and just hoping that natural light will do me justice. But anyways, I'm really excited about today's video because I spent so long working on my iOS layout. So I'll put a screen recording of what my phone looked like before, because I changed my layout like yesterday because I was watching Chris Huey's video about her iOS 14 layout. Hers is like not super elaborate, but I really like the neutral tone of her background and stuff. So last night I was like, okay, I might as well change it up because the layout that I had earlier was like super bright. So I decided to change it into a more neutral / brown color scheme. So that's what I'm going to be showing you guys today. And I also include like some quick tutorials on how I made my icons as well as my widgets. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's get into this video. So I have a iPhone 11. I got this last Thanksgiving, I think. So I've had this phone for like about a year. As you can see on the first page, I remade all of my icons. So if you guys like haven't played around with iOS 14 yet, these are not like the actual apps, they're just shortcuts. So let's say I click into like calendar. It takes you to like a shortcut page, and then it takes you to the calendar app. So it is kind of annoying, but there is a way to like make it faster. So if you go into settings, you go into accessibility, and then you go into motion, and then you hit the reduce motion, so that's on. So mine's already on, so like the speed that you saw earlier is like basically as fast as it goes. So first I'll show you guys how I made my icons. So basically I use an app called Phonto. I use this app for my thumbnails as well, so like I'm pretty good at using it now, but it did take me a long time to get like the perfect shade of cream, if you know what I mean. I will say when I first did like all of my icons, I wasn't super organized, so it took me about like 10 hours total to make like everything. I know that sounds crazy. So you go into the app Phonto, and the app is totally free, and you click the camera button, and then you click plain images, and then you just click the white one, and then there is a color. So you can make whatever color you want using the 3 colors right here. So after you make a color that you like, you can like save it. So as you can see, I have like a ton of colors saved. I'm pretty sure the color I used was this one. So you hit apply, and then you hit the arrow button, and then you say use. You can also use and save, it doesn't really matter. So in the beginning, I made my icons like this color already. I didn't change it after switching to my brown aesthetic. So I would suggest like picking a pretty neutral color, because if you want to change like your background and stuff and your widget colors, like it's a lot easier to do that without having to remake all of your apps / shortcuts. So after you decide on what color you want, you have to go to like Safari and find a PNG photo of like the app icon that you want. So let's say you want to find an icon for Instagram. So you go into Safari and you can type in Instagram icon white PNG. So PNG basically means that the background is transparent, so you only have like the outline or whatever the icon is. So you can go into images, and okay, here's the thing. Finding a white PNG, like of anything, is actually really difficult. Like sometimes you can get lucky and you can actually find one, but I'm pretty sure this was the one that I used. I think this is from Pinterest. So even though this one has like a gray background, I can still use it because I used another app called Magic Eraser. So basically I saved the thing into my camera roll, and then I go into my Magic Eraser app, and there's an ad, but whatever. So you go into your photo and you can see my photo right there, and you click done, and then you just tap on the area that you want it to like go away. So you tap on the gray part, and then you can zoom in and then tap on the outside and then the inside of the circle. It's a lot easier to use the Magic Eraser app than spending like hours trying to find a white PNG. If you have like another way of finding a white PNG, please let me know or leave in the comments so other people can do it as well. So anyways, after you erase everything that you want to erase, you click the arrow button and then you say save, and then click the PNG one and then high resolution. So now it's going to be in your camera roll. So now go back into Phonto and then click the 3 little lines on the left, and then you can say add image. So then you pick the image that you want, which should be like the newest photo in your photo album, and then you click done, and there it is. So you can basically make this like whatever size that you want, because when you make the shortcut itself, you can also like adjust the size by zooming it in and out. You can tap on the image and you can click move, and then you can center it by clicking both of those like arrow things. So it's centered right now, and then if you click it again, you can hit size. This image is pretty small, so I would probably just put it all the way to however large it is, and then hit the arrow button, and then you say save image. So, oh, another ad. So it'll be in your camera roll now. So if you go into your shortcut app, you can click add and then add action, and then go to scripting and then open app, and then you choose, and then you can find Instagram and then hit next, and then type in your shortcut name. So I'm just going to type Instagram. So you can basically name your apps like whatever you want in the shortcut. Like you don't have to name it like the same thing. And then you click done. Oh, I already have one. Okay, let's do Instagram with 2 M's. So now you see like a little shortcut thing for Instagram. So you click on the 3 little dots, and then you click on the 3 little dots again, and then you can hit add to home screen. And then click on the icon and you can say choose photo, and then choose the photo that you want, and then you hit choose. So obviously like that image is super small and I don't want it that small. So just hit it again and then choose photo, and then click your photo, and then you can like zoom in and out of it. So like I want it about there, and I hit choose, and that's like about the size that I want it. So you can play around with that. And then you click done and it'll say add it to home screen. So if you go to your home screen, so this is like my last page, and on the next page, you will see the new shortcut. Onto the widgets. So I use the app Widgetsmith. I know there's also like color widgets or whatever. There's like a bunch of like new widget apps out there, but I think Widgetsmith is probably the best. So my Widgetsmith app is down here. It has like a little light bulb thing. I don't really know why it has a light bulb, but I did. Okay, so let's say I wanted to add a small widget. You just click add small widget, and then you click onto the widget, and then you click the widget again, and there's like a bunch of layouts. So there's like the time, the date, custom, so you can like choose your own photos. So let's say, I don't know, I want to do time and location. So you can go into your aesthetic/theme. So I don't like any of these themes because I just don't. So you can click customize theme. So there's different fonts. I like using New York because I think it's simple and very sophisticated looking, you know. And then you can go into your tint color, which is just like the color of the words of the text. So I just use white because I don't really like the other ones. And then go into your background color. Since I'm using brown, I customize my own brown color because as you can see, the only brown I have is like super basic and super boring. This is the one that I made, as well as a lighter one. So you can go into the advanced color chooser. If you want the same color brown, like just do red at 60, green at 51, and blue at 41. And then I decided to make a lighter version, so red at 75, green at 70, and blue at 61. Once you pick the color that you want, so let's go with the light brown, I guess. And then you can go into your border color. So I don't like the borders, but if you're into it, you can pick one. And then there's also like artwork, which is also new and I've never used it before. And then you hit save and just say apply to this widget only. You can change the location of like wherever you are, or I have like a medium-sized widget which has like 2 different times, which I'll show you guys that later. I'm in Taipei right now, so it's set at Taipei City. And then there's a time format, so there's 24-hour time, AM, PM. So I'll just do like the regular system setting, and then you go back and then you hit save. So now go back to your home screen and just press down on the home screen, like hold it down, and then click the add button on the top left. And then you go down, it should be all the way down, and then there's the Widgetsmith. So you click that, and then you obviously want to add a small widget. So you click add a widget, and there it is. So sometimes like if you click add small widget, it won't like pop up the one that you just made. So if that doesn't work, then click on the small widget itself. You can like click widget, and then it'll show you like all of the small widgets that you have in your Widgetsmith app. So this is the one that I was talking about where it has multiple times. Go into the locations and like select multiple locations that you want. So the last thing is obviously my background. So if I slide down, you can see that this is what the background looks like with no apps on it. I just found this on Pinterest. I have a Pinterest board of like all of the like cute backgrounds I find. So I'll leave my Pinterest page down below for this board. Now that I'm done explaining how I made my layout, we're just gonna go into what's actually on my phone. I'm not gonna go into like every single app, obviously, because a lot of these are just like generic and whatever. So on the first page, I just have a small widget that says December 26th. So I have my messages, my calendar, my maps, my weather, my photos, the App Store, contacts, reminders, notes, clock, camera, wallet, my shortcuts, and Widgetsmith app, find my iPhone or find my friends, settings, LinkedIn, Uber, Gmail, and health. These are just like the apps that are usually like on my first page anyway. I usually check my health to see like how many steps I take in a day, and then I use Gmail a lot, especially when like I'm in school, because I get like tons of emails and stuff. And then Uber, I don't really use Uber anymore, obviously because of like COVID and like I'm at home, at least I was at home and I had my own car. On the next page, I have two medium widgets. So one of them is the one that I showed you earlier for the times of Taipei and Portland. This page is basically the apps that I probably use the most. So I have Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube Studio, which obviously I use that to keep track of the analytics. And then I have Chase, and then I have GroupMe, because GroupMe is huge in college. Like if you're in college, especially if you're a freshman, like you will use GroupMe all the time. And then I have VSCO, because I use VSCO to edit my photos, my thumbnails, my videos. And then I have Spotify. And then on the bottom, I have another medium widget that just says to do. So this is just like a blank widget where you can like put whatever text you want. So it's just my to-do list. And then I have like 3 of them in a stack right here. Oh, and then on the bottom of like my iPhone, I have my music app, my Safari, which is just like a globe thing, and then phone, and then FaceTime, because I use FaceTime like all the time. Like that's just like the preferred way for me to like call my friends. I don't really use the music app, it's just down there. So on the next page, the third page, I have another medium widget that just says like what day it is. So today's Saturday, December 26th, 2020. And then I have a small widget of a clock. And then on this page is basically a lot of apps that I use frequently, but like not as frequently as like social media and stuff. So I have PixArt, which I use for my thumbnails sometimes. Like I use the grid function. And then I have Fonto, and then I have Magic Eraser, and then I have TikTok. I don't keep TikTok on the second page because I try not to go on TikTok, because like if I do, I go on it for hours at a time and I can't stop. And then I have Discord, because my professor used Discord last semester to communicate. And then I have Venmo. If you're in college, everyone needs Venmo, please. Like please get Venmo if you're in college. It's so much easier to like help each other pay for stuff that way. And then I have Adobe Scan, which for remote learning, like you should really get Adobe Scan, because you can just scan like your assignments and everything so much faster than like actually using a scanner. Then I have CoStar, which is just like an astrology thing. I don't go on it that often, but sometimes I think like the daily quotes are kind of funny. And then I have Netflix, Hulu, Zoom, and Lehigh University. And I have one more page. So this is just apps that I don't really use. So most of them are just like shopping and stuff, and some games. So the first app I have is Pinterest, which I didn't really use Pinterest at all until like, iOS 14 came out, because I needed to find like cute wallpapers and stuff. Then I have the Starbucks app, which I was on like a big Starbucks kick back when I was home, because of the whole like iced mocha, like cold foam, cold brew stuff. And then I have Expedia, because I mean, I guess I travel more than the average person. And then I have the Blogilates app, which if you guys know her, Cassie Ho here. And I couldn't find a yoga mat icon for her app, which is really frustrating. And I ended up going with like a dumbbell, but like her workouts aren't even like that. Like she's like Pilates, but I could not find a yoga mat icon that I liked. That just, I don't know, it was really frustrating. Then I have the Target app because I love Target, obviously. And I have the Nike app, Sephora, Among Us, because you know, Among Us was like super big, like a month ago probably. Then I have a medium widget in the center that just has the time, so it's 2:28 right now. And then I have a small widget with my battery. And then I have Pokemon Go, which I have not played Pokemon Go in like, I don't know, like months. I kind of played during quarantine, like when quarantine first started, because I don't know, I hadn't played in like years at that point. And then I have my Love Island app, okay? It's the game. It is my guilty pleasure. I used to play it all the time. I haven't played it, like I haven't touched it in months. And then I have the Google Translate app, or like not Google, but the Translate app that came with the phone, like when you updated your phone to iOS 14. Then I have the calculator app. So that is basically everything on my phone. I have another page, but it's just like it's just a large widget that says bad bitch energy, because that's like kind of what me and my friends say. And then I have the sunset / sunrise time thing. That's basically everything on my phone. That's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This video is long overdue, and I know like the hype has passed, but I thought I would still show you guys what was on my phone because I really like my new layout. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and give this video a big thumbs up, and comment down below like what your iPhone aesthetic is now. I would love to know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.